Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, JT Open Stuff. And guys, if you saw my thumbnail, you know that this is part 2 of our Galactus build. I went back and bought the entire 7-figure series of these Marvel Legends, these Toy Biz Marvel Legends, to be able to build this Galactus. I've really been wanting to build this Galactus for a while, and now I'm going to finally do that. I did go on eBay and source these at different toy stores over the last little bit to try to build this figure, trying to look for good versions of each of the individual figures to build a nice, large Galactus. Now, if you join me for video 1, you know we opened up Bullseye, and we got the lower left leg, which is about 7 3/4 inches tall on its own. So that was really, really cool. In today's video, we are going to be opening up War Machine. So you can see right there, his fighting skills are almost a level 5. His strength, speed, durability is between, a 1 and a 2. Energy projection, he's up to a 3. So a very powerful figure. But I am really looking forward to jumping into this one and opening it up with you guys. So let's get right into it without further ado. We're going to use our grandpa knife here, and we're going to cut away from ourselves. Get right on in there. And you can see not all of the bubbles. This one's a little yellowed, but I really didn't care about the bubble and keeping it pristine in its bubble. All right, so there we go. I think we can get this out. There we go. Like I was trying to say before I interrupted myself, I wasn't really concerned about the bubble as much as I was the figure inside and the parts for the Galactus. So I was okay with a little bit of yellowing for some of the bubbles of these. But as you can see, you do get a reprint of Iron Man number, 281. So very, very neat. And inside the package came this little piece right here. The right leg, some bullets, a couple of little fire things here, little missile projectile looking things, a gun, and his mask. So we'll go ahead and pop his mask out. We'll put it right back here. We're going to turn this around and we're going to get right into taking this out of the package. We'll go undo all these twist ties. And I asked in the last video, but if you didn't watch that video, I will ask you again, if there was a Build-A-Figure that you missed out on first time around, that maybe you would really like to go back and build now. Let me know in the comments down below. I'm really, really curious. If there's a Build-A-Figure series that you guys that we can get a consensus on, maybe I'll start collecting those figures and we'll open that on the channel as well. We'll try to build a different figure. But this is just something that I thought looked really, really cool over the years and just kind of never took the time to I think I picked up the Doctor Strange figure on its own at one point because I just thought it was, to me, maybe the best Doctor Strange figure that's been released. But I just wanted to kind of build it and have that big Galactus as part of my collection. So we are almost done with all these ties. We are going to get this one. And then it looks like there's one more here for the little bullets there. All right, and here we go. There's one. Get that giant Galactus leg out there. You know what? I did miss one here. I was looking for all those little dark colored twists, and I missed one. So we'll take that out. We'll take War Machine himself out. Take his little missile launcher. And then we'll take this out as well. So there you can see it, guys. I'm gonna just take 1 second here and take all these little twist ties, and we're gonna throw them over in the box of mumbo jumbo over there. We don't really need anymore. And you know what? I think I missed one piece here. Looks like I did not take out this little stand right here. So let's grab that out of there. And you can see the packaging completely yellowed, but the figure, and even like this clear piece, very good shape. So just because a package has showed some yellowing doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to get a bad figure. So this goes in the little stand right here. I'm going to put that in the back. And let's take a look at this War Machine. Now, it looks like I almost broke his neck taking him out of the package there, but what a bulky, weighty figure this is. I really, really like the sculpt a lot. It's really cool. This fit right here on top of him. And check that out. That is pretty sweet. So let's just say that he's going to battle. Very, very nice. I love the articulation. The feel of this figure is just a nicely made figure. There are some points of articulation that are a little loose taking it out of the package, but all in all, just a really, really nice figure. So let's see. Let's see if we can get his hands closed around that gun there. Pretty cool. And this. And just like that. Oh, no. Let's see. Maybe this side. There we go. That fits in there just like that. Now he does have little rockets on the back of his wrist right here as well. And you can see this kind of, if you wanted to, you could remove this whole backpack here. But we're gonna try to get his gun back in his hand here. See if he can't really hold that like he's ready to fire. And there you go. That's about as close as we're gonna get on that. Now, these have little holes right here, and I believe that they will fit on these. Let's take a look and see. Oh, cool. Check that out, guys. That is really, really neat. Now, he is kind of back heavy a little bit, so we're going to try to get him in a pose where, let's see. There we go. And now let's see these right here. Oh, and I knock them down as soon as I say that. So we do have a couple of other little blaster tips here. And it looks like one can go right here in the end of his gun. So again, just gives that look of, you know, he is kicking butt. There you go. Very, very cool. Now, if you didn't want to display it like this, it also looks like you could potentially, I don't know how you would fit his hand around the little, there is a little handle on the top here, but it would just kind of look odd in the pose itself. So I think this is probably going to be the best pose for him. And then, as you can see, there are all kind of different little tips that you can put into the end of his gun. So all in all, very, very cool. I really like the figure. Let's see, I'll show you guys one other thing here. We'll take his mask off. And then, like I was saying before, if you were just wanting to really do this, and I don't know why you would, well, looks like it might be stuck in there somehow, over his arms or something. So nonetheless, guys, what do you think? I really like this figure a lot. I wish the gun had a little bit longer hose, like right here, to be able to reach around for him to hold on to. But all in all, a really cool figure. And it looks like this, can I go in there? Okay, well, interesting. So you can kind of give him now does this tighten? And it does tighten. So you can kind of give him these little balls on the side, tighten up. So you can sit it up like this and give him the appearance of being in the air. So that is a really, really cool feature. So let's see if we can get a nice little pose for him really quickly. I don't want to make this video too terribly long for you guys, but I do appreciate you watching so very much. This has been something that I've really wanted to build and do for a long time. So I'm super glad to be able to open it with you guys, have my own channel that I can do this sort of thing with, because guys, it is a ton of fun opening toys with you guys. And as you can see there, you kind of pose them in many different ways. Up off the ground. Just let your imagination run wild. But we're gonna put him right over there. And as you can see again, we got the right leg in today's video to go along with this left leg. You see that the colors are a little bit different here. Which isn't really the case here. So that's kind of interesting. Got a dark blue leg and a light blue leg. So very, very neat. War Machine is a really cool figure, but these legs are, being a different color is kind of weird. So not really sure what's going on there, but nonetheless, we're going to build it anyway. We're going to put those over there, and then I'm going to ask you guys, please click subscribe if you haven't. Join me on the rest of this Galactus building adventure, and I appreciate you watching. This is JT. I'll see you in the next video.